Hello, thanks for coming. Today I'll be making Swedish meatballs. I have about a half a pound of ground beef here, and as you can see, this here I have a half a roll of breakfast sausage. I have some fresh parsley. You can use dry if that's what you have. Let's put some in there. And I have 2 slices of bread that I baked in the oven. Hear that? Until they're nice and crunchy. And I'm going to break these up right quick and we're going to add them in. So we're going to put these in here. Crush them up nicely. That's enough. I may not need all of those. We'll see. I have 2 buds of garlic that I have chopped up, and a half of a small onion. Let's get this going. What do I see? I have some allspice, and this is a half of a teaspoon. A tiny bit more. I also have some nutmeg. It's a little less than that, about a half of a teaspoon. We're getting there, Some black pepper. A little salt. And I have some everything but the salt. And, you know, I love everything seasoning. I use it sometimes, but it does have lots of salt. You have to be careful with that. So I'm so glad that I found everything but the salt. Shake this up a little. Get that in there. A little bit more. And we have a couple eggs. Just going to be really careful. We're going to get this all mixed together, okay? Okay. So I'm going to add the rest of these breadcrumbs. And also, over here I have some beef broth. I'm going to add a little bit in here. Messy. You don't want to over mix it, but you want to make sure it's mixed well. Okay. I'm going to take this. Just to help me out a little bit. Try to keep them pretty much the same size. Get some of these rolled up. These freeze really well too, so you can always make plenty. And you can freeze them. Now you can pre-cook them if you want to and freeze them, or you can freeze them just like this. And this helps a great deal. Make sure my pan is heating up. Just We're just going to brown these. Get them ready to go into the oven. Here we go. Oiled my pan. Let's get some in there. Got to show them to you. Sorry. Okay, let's get these browned up. Brown and brown. Remember, we're just browning them. We're not cooking them through. I'm going to cover them up to help them cook up a little bit. A couple minutes, that's all. There we go. Good enough. We're going to take these out and we're going to put the other ones in. So you can freeze some like this if you wanted to. They're not all the way done yet, of course. We're going to finish cooking these in the gravy in the oven. Get these on here. I got some good old gravy with that flavor down there. We're going to make some mashed potatoes and some broccoli to go with it. Cover it up. So cool. There we go. These are ready. Make sure you turn your pot down when you're taking these out. We're about to make gravy. And I put them on the rack over there because I wanted, some of the oil to drain. So if you feel like you have too much, oh, mess. Hey, Santa. Feel like you have too much oil, you can pour some off, but I'm going to keep this. I'm going to make some gravy. As some flour. 1, 2, and then it might have been about 3 teaspoons. I have some butter here. Could have put it in there first, but it's okay. Put about a half a stick. Let's see. Maybe just a little more. Get this melted down. Get that flavor from on the bottom of that pan. You see it? Okay, we got those bits that was at the bottom. We got those loose. Make sure you don't burn it. I turned it up to about half. This I have. Here I have some chicken broth. I'm sorry. Some beef broth. Turn it up some more. Get some of that in there. That's some meat. I made this beef broth myself a few days ago. That's the onion. Onion. You can use it out of the box, or you can make it from bouillon cubes, or better than bouillon. I like the better than bouillon, okay, but it has, to me, it has a lot of MSG in it, and it's pretty salty. But I use it. I have almost every flavor. Excuse me. Every flavor that I can find in the fridge. I'm a seasoned. How can I say it? I'm a hoarder when it comes to seasons and flavors and stuff. I'm gonna have to calm down. I really collect them, but I use them too. They don't just sit there. I cook quite a bit. I love to cook. Always have. I don't know if you all remember this, and I may have told this story before, I don't know. But I used to watch the Galloping Gourmet. And if you know the Galloping Gourmet, you went back with me. So I've been watching it for a while. And then after that, I watched, what is her name? I'd be ashamed of myself, but the French cook. You know who I'm talking about. You should, if you're into cooking. But I watched her for a long time, and then, in these later years, we started having all types and all kinds. Besides watching my mother in the kitchen, I watched them too. Like I said, it was just for the love of cooking. I just love to cook. I'm gonna let this go for a minute so it can thicken up. No, I didn't add my flavors, did I? Silly girl. So we're gonna add some of the same flavors, and I have some nutmeg. I'm gonna add a little bit, just a little bit. Okay? It might be too much right there. And I'm gonna add a little bit more of allspice, a pinch of salt, some pepper, and just a little bit. And I do believe that's all. Okay, we brought it up to a boil, and I'm going to bring it back down. Add some. I think I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream. That was my intentions in the beginning. Anyways. You can see it sitting there. To help it thicken. That was a carrot for my broth. Taste it. You already know. It's delicious. I'm telling you the truth. And that's a little bit of heavy cream. We don't want a whole bunch of that. Just a little bit. It's already delicious. That's my oven. I have it heated at 375. Taste that again. And add a little more butter. And a little more pepper. And let's see what else we need. That should about do it. Do I need some more broth? I don't think so. I wish you could taste it. You can if you make it yourself. I think you might love me for it. I think so. I like mushrooms. I would have thrown some mushrooms in here too, but my grandson is eating with us. And he hates mushrooms. Every now and again I'll sneak some in. He doesn't know the difference. He thinks he hates them. Thinks. Okay. Let me add some in here. That is good. Delicious. And these meatballs are also going to add some flavor, and I put some breakfast sausage in there, I told you, but you can use pork, you know, ground pork with no seasoning, and that's just adding flavor to what I have. I mean, to the seasonings that I already have in here. Yeah. So I want all of these. You know, I believe this is all I'm going to add. I'm going to take these and wrap them in some Ram wrap. Some Ram wrap, and then I'm going to put them in a freezer bag, and I'm going to freeze them and save them for another day. You can throw some more onions on top too, if you like to. Some green onions. But this right here tastes really good already. I'm going to cover this, and I got it going, don't I? I'm going to put it in the oven though for about 20 minutes. And that's it. Cook these for 20 minutes and they are ready to go. Oh yeah. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, and remember to pray. And then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. Pray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and tap that bell if you haven't, and if you have, thank you so much. Share with friends and family and comment. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, you stay safe, you stay well, and you stay blessed. And remember that I love you. I really do. Make you some of these. You'll be glad you did. Yum. Later.